The ending of Gen Z's era. Let's run this.
Hey, what's your favorite cartoon?
YouTube. I watch YouTube.
No, cartoon.
Cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I can't actually fathom, right? Before this guy even starts, is how do kids not know what cartoons is? What do you mean? What is that? What? Like literally, for some reason, yeah, I can't fathom like today's kids not being able to like watch TV shows and cartoons. I can't grasp it, bro. TV was sensational back in the day. I'm trying to say, these Gen Alpha guys will never know what it feels like. These guys just know TikTok and YouTube for real. And maybe Netflix.
The cartoons.
Damn, what? I'm not that old.
Is it like when they have ads?
What? You ain't never seen Tom and Jerry? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold, you ain't never seen Disney Channel? Max and Ruby.
Nah, bro. If you're Gen Alpha, you don't even know what Tom and Jerry is. What are we doing as a society, bro? Literally, no, I don't feel this sense, yeah. Tom and Jerry is older than Gen Z. Tom and Jerry is literally like millennial and beyond. And they can still relate to us on that. But Gen Alphas don't have a clue what's going on. How?
What?
Ruby and Max.
Nope.
When I was scrolling on TikTok, I saw this clip and it officially solidified to me that Gen Z's era is officially over.
It's
After
done.
years of making fun of millennials, it's officially caught up to us.
Oh my days. No way. Hey, who remembers the OK Boomer shit? That shit was so dumb. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The OK Boomer, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was so rage bait, it wasn't even funny. Like, people just used to say OK Boomer. I don't know why, but it never like hit for me. Like you couldn't really catch me saying it too tough. That's how I was just generally trolling. Like, just being hella ironic. But like that didn't really hit for real. But now I feel like the millennials OK Boomer or Gen Z's OK Boomer is basically Gen Alpha's Unc.
And although the last Gen Z year is 2012, which only makes someone born then 13 now, guess what? If you know what a cartoon is now, you're officially what the kids call, and I'm gonna be referring to things from now on as what the kids call it because I've reached that point, Unc status to Gen Alpha kids. It's so wild that Gen Z and millennials grew up with things similar and Gen Alpha kids are in a complete different...
That's what I'm trying to say. We grew up with so many similar things, right? To where we can low-key relate, even though we're different generations, we can relate. These Gen Alpha niggas could not at all, bro. They missed out on everything. I bro, the age threshold for being an Unc is so cooked. I'm trying to say, the threshold is like, you literally have to hit 18 and now you're Unc. Dead air.
Stratosphere. So I want to talk about some of the things that Gen Alpha won't grow up with or what they'll have to adapt into society with. And one of the main things I feel kind of bad for them is having to grow with constant cameras 24/7.
Yeah.
I can't even envision a world anymore without social media or people recording things.
Nah, facts, bro. You know how insane it is? It's so insane that if you just go back just 10 years, the whole world is different. Just 10 years. A whole lot of stuff don't exist. A lot of the culture don't exist, bro. You don't see streamers walking around with cameras in their faces and stuff. You don't see this type of like extravagance, like camera, internet, social media influence going on. It was like just about getting there. It was just about creeping up, right? Back like 10 years ago, like 2015. I'll probably say like when it comes to social media, it was just about being a thing. Becoming a thing.
Public. And yeah, although most of Gen Z also grew up with a lot of cameras in our face, I would say for most, it was a mix of an offline childhood with an internet world. Like for one, we were still watching cartoons on TV and had our childhood networks we watched, waiting for a new episode to drop and watching it on TV. I remember like clockwork pulling up to the TV at night.
Cause I would literally be able to go on YouTube, but also go watch my TV shows. I could do that. Now, it's like, no, ain't nobody watching the TV shows, but we're going straight to YouTube and only YouTube today. And the consecutive days afterwards.
To watch the new episode of regular show or Adventure Time. Also still touching grass and having the whole block just vibing around the neighborhood. Nowadays, people can't touch the sunlight around their neighborhood without this.
Do Gen Alpha kids even go outside no more, bro? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Do they even go out to play basketball or football or something? Back in the day, the park was the sport. Like, literally, my dad would literally take us out and be like, oh yeah, guys, we're going to the park. I'd be like, yeah, we're going to the park, let's go. I ain't never heard no parents say that to no Gen Alpha kids. I ain't never heard that.
Integrating it to pieces. The online world we grew up in was mainly YouTube and all the OG YouTubers. Just watching whatever the type of content they posted. A famous YouTuber could post anything back then and people watched it.
Facts, I'm not gonna lie. PewDiePie used to just PewDiePie just used to post some like some just quick little gameplay, no edits, and he was chilling. He used to rake in the views though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He used to rake in the views. Other people used to just like the Simon, for example, they just used to drop like random GTA clips or whatever, and or like just random game clips, and then rake views, bro. No editing, no nothing. Just rake views.
People try to say Gen Alpha started brain rot, but Gen Z was patient zero to it. Like, have you seen a?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's facts. YouTube poop was low key aggro. Let's actually admit it, bro. Gen Alpha niggas got brain rot, but we had brain rot too, bro. We were actually cooked. Like, I could name so many things that was low key brain rot, bro. Like, I could name let me think. We had I feel like 21. You know what's 9 plus 10? 21. That's brain rot, gang. That's brain rot. Everybody was saying that. I'm legally blah. You know, I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple. That's brain rot, bro. MOG was so good. Yeah, MOG. Oh my days. Oh. And the fucking Dorito shit. Da-da-da-da-da. Bro, the Illuminati thing? You know the Illuminati confirmed. That was brain rot.
A YouTube poop in 2020.
It's over 9,000. I used to hear that all the time, bro. No, this was actually all brain rot, bro.
25. How do we not call this brain rot?
Yay, Luigi, with one of 8 essential prizes inside.
I never seen this, by the way. Never seen this. Can't lie, never seen this. This is your shit, gang. This is not me, bro.
You will die.
What the fuck?
But you know.
Oh my days! I remember the fucking. Everyone remembers the 9/11 memes, bro. The Twin Tower memes. They used to spam that shit, bro. Oh my days! That was low-key brain rot too. I remember that.
You know what? At least we can say one thing. This brain rot was.
But I'm not gonna lie. I feel like even still, our brain. I know I'm pausing like crazy, but even still, our brain rot wasn't as bad as today's brain rot, bro. Because today's brain rot is coming at you like crazy. At least like our brain rot, yeah, used to come like every now and then. Like you have like a new wave of brain rot every now and then. Now today's brain rot is next week's old shit. You got some new brain rot every week. Damn near every other day.
By humans. There was real passion in the bull, at least. Yeah, it may have been brain numbing, but it was our creative brain numbing we put together. For Gen Alpha, there's basically zero offline childhood anymore.
Yeah.
Other than them going to school, that's really all the IRL
literally, bro.
they'll have
Literally. Like, literally, I feel like, apart from school, the Gen Alpha kids are just gonna be on their phone, on their tablet, scrolling on TikTok or YouTube, right? Just watching stuff. That's their offline stuff. Us as a kid, we used to go to the park, play football, bro, hoop, go in the climbing frames. You know what I'm trying to say? Talk to the random kids at the park. You know what I'm trying to say? We'd all like kind of like have that community feel. You know what I'm trying to say? Go on the slides. You niggas ain't doing that shit. I feel like there's probably like a lot of Gen Alpha kids out there who've never slid on a slide not once in their life. What the fuck?
Most of the work in school is going to be done on computers with the help of AI too, so, you know, no more creative paper learning.
Nah. That's facts, low key. I forgot that today's kids are probably using ChatGPT to like write their their work, their homework. Do you know how much that could have helped me, bro? Do you know how much bullshit homework I could have literally bust case from if I had ChatGPT back in the day? I would have dragged it. On the pros, I would have dragged it.
You see them run home with the swiftness after school ends to get their iPad because now phones are banned in school. And at the end of the day, that's something older generations are just gonna have to get used to. I mean,
but hold on, he's saying now phones are banned in school. Phones were always banned in school for me though. So it's like, it's not even crazy.
But Gen Z, the way older generations were reacting over us looking at internet memes, they thought there's no way these kids are growing up normal. And look at us, we made it out perfectly fine.
Your hair looks very bouncy.
Turn this off. Take it
Nuke
off.
the whole generation.
want
the whole shit.
bomb on the whole generation.
On the whole
Worried
generation.
about the online radicalization they're gonna face and how that's gonna with their brain. People gotta realize a lot of reasons why people may have an extreme ideology is because they grew up with it and it was drilled in their head from a young age. And what is drilled so hard into you at that type of age is hard to break away from you because it kind of becomes your personality as well. But I think more than likely, a lot will probably just turn out how Gen Z did with the internet and phones. It is sad though that everything is
I don't know. I feel like Gen Alpha, they're not gonna tell out how Gen Z did because of the fact that they're gonna be so influenced by the opinions of people on the internet and take it as if that's how everybody thinks. And it could be a thing where like they can't really distinguish online personas to real life personas. Because those are two different things, gang.
Filmed and they can't make the same mistakes other generations did. Like, no matter what age they say something on the internet, it'll be attached to them until the day they die. If they somehow put an archive of COD lobbies when I was an edgy, dumb kid, my ass ain't never getting a single sponsorship on this channel. But it's all good now because I changed, you know? As a kid being born now, at any time you risk being filmed. You could be born as a family vlogger.
Yeah.
Fate, some would say, is worse than death. Then in the future, when you ask your mom and dad for pictures of your first birthday, they just pull up the video on YouTube with you in it that you didn't even know.
Yo, imagine, bro, imagine being part of this family channel, bro. Oh my goodness. Talking about some, oh, can I see my childhood videos? And it's just this. To be fair, me personally, I have like a few childhood videos, but a lot of them are gone. Cause they used to be on like those tiny little small brick phones. You know what I'm talking about? Like I had like a small little Nokia that had a camera on it. And like I remember I used to record videos like bullying my siblings. Like when I was like I think I was like 8 or 7 or some shit.
Was posted. You can't even walk in public and talk to strangers anymore without risking talking to someone with meta glasses, which I think is going to become a problem in the future, especially with creeps. There's already a ton of people recording people without their consent.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Literally, like back in the day, like I remember like I used to see concept videos of like different technology and stuff, and I used to see the sunglasses. This was like years before the meta glasses even came out. Sunglasses where you could literally like take videos and stuff like that, right? And then in that video they were talking about how like it could be abused because of different stuff like pervs and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, that's probably why it hasn't been released yet. Then fast forward to 2025, it got released. Niggas got meta glasses. What? And it's got like AI and different filters in it, and you can take photos. It's like, bro, that means a nigga could literally walk into a park or something, or like a primary school, and go crazy. Or he could, I don't know, walk into like an escalator in front, like behind a woman, and go crazy. Like, the amount of exploitation that could go on is crazy. I don't know how they're gonna regulate that, but that's the whole. I thought that was the whole reason why the sunglasses never came out earlier. You know what I'm trying to say? But I guess they do now.
All they gotta do to conceal it is buy a little sticker to block the light from letting people know they're recording. You could at any moment be randomly recorded for a failed Riz POV TikTok.
Yeah, God took his time when he made you. Oh, this your girl? My fault, bro.
Damn.
The only way to avoid getting recorded in the future is gonna be locking yourself up in an insane asylum white room. Even dealing with the internet, they're not gonna have a time.
Low-key, I feel like it's worse in America too, because in America, pretty much everybody's on their phones. Everybody likes recording and stuff like that. When it comes to recording, America, they love to do their little like recording shit, streaming shit. Like even like IRL streaming, you'll see that way more in America. Way more in America compared to the UK. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't think I've ever actually seen an IRL streamer in the UK yet. Right? Or just like people doing those videos yet. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But in America, that's just happening like this. You know what I'm saying? Not to say it doesn't happen in the UK, because it does, for sure. But just not nearly as much.
using it where they're using it with no algorithms. And I know people will say that algorithms have always existed on social media, which yeah is true, but not to the extent they are now. Algorithms nowadays are constructed to the point where they're as addictive as fen. You can't even get off the apps if you want. Back then, the beauty of things was finding random rabbit holes and going down a hole.
Going down the rabbit holes, yeah.
Viral memes would spread organically through people.
You can enough because that was another fucking form of brain rot too, bro. Oh my goodness. And Big Chunkers. Brain rot as hell.
Finding something funny. Nowadays, I can't even keep up with the memes myself. I feel like I'm 20 generations behind already with this. Before, you'd have like a couple of viral memes everyone knew universally.
Yeah,
but
every now and then.
TikTok, there's a new
now it's
one
like,
every couple of days.
I'm trying to tell you, it's literally every couple of days.
The 6'7" kid has deadass turned into a whole Pokemon.
6'7"?
Course to the point the kid is now releasing a cryptocurrency.
Huh.
No way.
Come on. Let me interrupt. I want everybody.
No way.
We have a team in place and an overwhelming amount of collabs we're working on. And we're ready to bring 6'7" into crypto.
Anyone that gets scammed in this deserves it, and I hope he makes
6'7".
I can't get over the fact that AI memes are gonna be
just so
thing that's
me.
typical. And I'm not talking about Sora 2 edits of people.
Oh yeah, the AI stuff.
Literally AI
oh my goodness.
Memes like Tung Sahara or any of the other brain rot AI characters. Which they're selling plushies and merch of it and everything.
I don't know how this shit even got to brain rot, bro. I don't even know how this shit became so popular, bro. Tun Suho. Like, what is this, bro? It's like more Italian brain rot, so like it's not my own for real, but Italian niggas, they got their own little brain rot shit, and that shit's cooked.
Love it.
We got like the John Pork and stuff. That shit's still cooked too, bro. I don't know what we got going on.
What they're also never gonna experience is the prime of using physical media. Bro, I think even something like flash drives will be unknown to a lot of them. Because now we got cloud media and you don't really need it anymore. Nostalgia pulling up
they don't even know about DVDs and stuff.
Having a collection of games for y'all to choose through. Or the family living room DVD collection for y'all to
I'm trying to tell you.
I don't think it will completely die off though, because people still buy albums all the time.
Yeah,
which kind of makes sense because it's one of those things that you can always have as a collectible for the future. But physical movies and games are definitely gonna be dead. They already stopped producing a lot of them for years by now. You might have to go back to it though, because these companies' greed is getting out of hand. Once everyone found out you don't actually own the games you buy, but a lot of them you're just licensing a copy. And if the company you're getting it from, like Sony, loses it, then you lose the game too.
No facts. That shit's cooked, type real for the console niggas. I'm not a console nigga myself. I'm a PC nigga. PC gamer in the building. So that means I can't lose my shit. But you niggas are cooked on the console shit. So I'm gonna keep up. Like, on the PS5, if Sony's like, you know what, we lost the rights, you're not playing that shit no more, bro. I know you paid, but I'm not refunding you. Tough cookies.
It changed people's mind in a snap. Instead of calling it buy on the PlayStation Store, they might as well call it temporarily rent until we lose our license for it, then f you and know you're not getting your money back. It's gotta be illegal in some type of way. Like,
gotta be, bro.
Law enforcement. It's gonna be crazy in 2050 when kids are doing nostalgia years for the 2000s and 2010s. And they pull up with a collection of DVDs and CDs. I think it might reach a boiling point where people genuinely swing back to having physical things. Especially with every streaming platform increasing their prices every year. While removing the shows people actually like. There should be no reason Netflix is increasing their price by like $3 every year. That inflation excuse is gone. It ain't 2022 anymore. Instead of actually giving good content, they'd rather pay off Congress to sign some law that says it's the death penalty if you sail the seas. Life was really good though when you just had Netflix and could watch whatever you wanted. And why'd I just find out for Amazon Prime Video? That they started charging to use it now. Jeff, you not making enough money from the Amazon subscriptions? Come on, dog.
They been started charging niggas though. Been start charging
$10 every month for the past 6 years.
Oh shit. Hold on. My shit good? There we go.
You could at least give me that. You just try to pay off a country to remove a bridge so your yacht can
Super yachts.
I just want to watch The Boys for free. Subscriptions are something Gen Alpha is also going to have to grow up with. They're not going to know a world where you could buy something and have it to you and not have to pay a subscription.
Yeah.
In fact, I guarantee in 10 years when you're going to buy anything, in order to unlock the full capabilities of the product, you'll have to get some type of subscription.
Nah,
they're already doing that with cars. It used to be free to use all the car apps. And now they charge you $10 to $20 a month to use them. They're making a car where you're going to have to pay to unlock the full horsepower.
No way.
Making a product with something already.
No way.
You're gonna have to pay to unlock the.
No, that would be dark. Imagine saying you can only go this fast unless you pay. It's my car. I pay for it. I pay for that shit. What you mean?
Full horsepower. Making a product with something already ready to use in it and then charging to use it is capitalism summed up in 2025.
Facts.
Even Ring, the security camera everyone gets, started charging to be able to see intruders. Imagine
No
not paying
way.
$5 a month to see out your Ring camera and someone's breaking in your house but you can't see who it is. Then you get slimed out because you didn't want to throw $5 a month for a camera.
Are
you
we
spent $100 on
serious?
already. I've noticed in the past decade they've been doing this for a lot of products. A company will release the product that's cool and everyone in the public loves. Then when the public starts to
Money
rely
grab
on it,
like
that's when
crazy.
they press the "F you nigga, we push and greed to the max" button. And it always
Facts.
works because a lot
Greedy
of people
niggas.
are still gonna keep with the product even if they increase it. I miss when companies used to be treating customers like customers back then.
Yes,
You look
bro.
at Apple and see how much they blessed everyone with iPhones back
Yes,
then.
bro.
And now they're coming
Now-
up with a new way to charge you for looking at your phone. Okay, I made that one up, but you can't tell me that Apple Care isn't one of the dumbest subscriptions
Yep.
that ever exists. You gotta be one clumsy motherfucker to be paying over $100 every year on your phone for insurance. Put an
Never.
OtterBox on it and call it a day if you're that clumsy. And the
trying to
last
tell
thing
you.
they truly won't experience is things actually being affordable. Things for us are already unaffordable, like houses for who knows how long have
Yep.
been cooked. But at least we could say we grew up in times with a dollar menu that actually costed $1. This is
Hey,
how
bro. Let's put it this way, bro. Niggas were buying chicken and chips for £1. Can't get that shit no more, bro. You gotta pay £2.50 minimum. I probably wouldn't say £2.50 no more. Probably say like £3, £4.
Don't bring me this value meal bullshit at McDonald's. If the McChicken ain't $1, it ain't the same. It wasn't even too long ago that things were going down the right path. Actually, in 2019, for the first time in 50 years, the US unemployment rate was 3.7%. And a lot of the
shit.
world's GDPs were growing. In fact, it was one of the strongest economic years of the 21st century. Then the big COVID happened and we cooked probably the next
Damn.
2 generations to come. Corporations
Damn.
decided to
COVID
use it as a
cooked niggas.
scapegoat to be greedy. The McChicken became $4. Every time I mention
Ah.
that, someone has a heart attack in a random part of the world. Even with normal inflation now, the average cost of a new car in 2050 is going to be between $90,000 to $133,000. And I know that price might actually be normal in that time compared to the income people will be making. But one thing you can guarantee is that minimum wage is going to stay at $7.25. I can't fathom people are actually working for that much. Imagine working 8 hours and this is what you end up with.
Minimum wage in America is actually so dark.
$290. Don't splurge. It's crazy that even the baseline prices for Gen Alpha is gonna be more. Like the basic trim of a Honda Civic will probably be $50,000. And they think the birth rate is bad now, just wait until the next generation. Shout out to the young parents and but I dodged the bullet not having a kid in this time. I genuinely will be.
Yeah, literally, bro. I don't know how these 23-year-olds be having kids. I don't know how they do it, bro. I mean, most of them just be like getting that shit by accident, but still though. Like, know what you know, bro. Why would you even crack? At this point, you're trying to say, like, why would you even crack in this economy?
2 times poorer if I had a kid right now, and I would probably be broke by now. And I don't even blame the Gen Alpha kids because they'll probably be hunting for scraps by the time they're over. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how y'all feel about getting old and which retirement home you're picking. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Tight beat, bro. What I would say is like, I'm actually curious to see how Gen Alpha will progress. You know what I'm trying to say? Seeing how that will work out, bro. I feel like it'll be mad funny. When does Gen Alpha even end? Let me actually check. Okay. 2010, 2024. So what comes after 2024 then? What comes after Gen Alpha? What comes after Gen Alpha? Generation Beta. I'm like, that's just not gonna hit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Hold on. Gen Beta range. Age range. 2039. Oh, nah. I'll be real. I can't have my kid talking about some Gen Beta. My kid will never be a Beta, bro. He will always be an Alpha nigga. Hey, is Sigma after that or nah? Hold on. What comes after Gen Beta, bro? Because Gen Beta, bro, they hold you the names. Nigga, why would you want to be a Beta male? Or a Beta guy? Like, oh yeah, I'm a Beta. Fuck that shit. No. Hold on. Gamma. Yeah. We're gonna have to go Gamma. My kids is gonna have to pull up 2040, bro. I'm gonna keep up. My kids gonna have to pull up 2040, bro. Cause Gen Beta is crazy.